Closing in on first pitch in Oakland. The Yankees and A's coming up next. Now from the home of the A's since 1968, a look at the O.Co Coliseum in Oakland. Tonight in high definition, it's an exhibition matchup between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Yankees baseball here on the show. Matt Vasgersian here with you. I'll be joined in just a minute by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting nine assembles this way. Defensively, Oakland will line up like this behind him. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. So the shortstop Derek Jeter steps in now. First pitch on its way to Jeter. Already pitching from a deficit here as he fires this one by him for strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And that will be a base hit for Jeter. Carlos Beltran will take his cuts now.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First offering on the way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. There to take it in is Jaso, and there's one away.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a good swing there as he sends this one high and deep toward the left field corner. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out. So two men are on with one man out, and that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Two men on, two out, and standing in a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. Fouled straight back. And a bit of a jam shot there as this is on the ground to second. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, there have been some hard-hit balls in the inning already, but this isn't exactly one of them, but it's going to work out well for him just the same, as he reaches here with another hit in the inning, and this one's just an infield single.
Brett Gardner will step in with the bases full of Yankees now and 2 men out. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And a flip will come to Lowry at second base, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Yankees thanks to their big signee. There you see the starting lineup for Oakland now. Here's the center fielder, Coco Crisp, to get us started in the home half of inning number 1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Comes back with a fastball again as he's in control. 0-2. Too high. 1-2. Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Batting second, third baseman,
Josh Donaldson will get his first opportunity now. Grounded foul over near Mike Gallego, the third base coach and pretty good fielder in his day. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That was a great pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Jed Lowry will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lowry, a real steadying influence for the A's a year ago. You saw the average, 290, and the 75 RBIs. Those were both career highs.
And really the first time in his career that he was able to stay healthy. He played 154 games. He'd never topped 100 before that.
Lowry waits the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Kelly Johnson leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And that will end up a foul ball. Good swing by Johnson, but he still comes up empty, 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And that's going to land foul. And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Now here's the first pitch.
Roberts.
And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Coco will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Yoenis Cespedes will start things off in the bottom of the second.
For the A's, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. He's going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. Brandon Moss will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Brandon Moss.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, tough to start a game much better than this. He's run through these first 5 guys pretty easily. This is already his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Looks like he's in it for the long haul here.
Josh Reddick will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. And he takes strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. We'll see Derek Jeter when we come back. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back with Eric Harris, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Derek Jeter. chance here for Sogard at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
So one away now for Beltran. And now a rocket into right field. Really squared that one up perfectly. It's a base hit. Mark Teixeira will dig in. He singled his first time around.
25, Mark Teixeira.
Swing and a shot toward right center. And Teixeira finds the gap. That ought to be good for extra bases. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only one away.
Boy,
The catcher, number
you know,
34.
that's a real surprise to me right there that he's only on first base. To me, that's a ball that he's got to have two on, but for whatever reason, he decides to hold on at first.
Brian McCann will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two.
And I think they catch a big break here defensively. I mean, this is a ball that's going to get all the way to the wall, yet that runner can only move up 90 feet to third base. That's a bit of a letdown.
Bases are loaded here with one away. And standing in is the dangerous Alfonso Soriano. First pitch coming. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now with two strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
The 0-2 now to Soriano. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. About time, boys.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Brett Gardner will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with two away. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Bases are loaded here, two down. The next 0-2. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Nate Fryman will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the catcher, John Jaso. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Eric Sogard will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A's are gone in order. It remains. Kelly Johnson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Kelly Johnson.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Crisp is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out, number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Jacoby Ellsbury will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Roberts holding. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Here comes another 0-2. And this is cut on and missed by Ellsbury as he becomes out, number 2. Derek Jeter will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he changes up on him here and gets him to lift one into shallow center field. And Coco will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 1-0. Coco Crisp will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. 1-1.
That miss, that's the ball. 1-1.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away. Josh Donaldson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Jed Lowry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And a foul pop behind the plate. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Oh, and even though that's...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They trail this one 1-0. Carlos Beltran will start things out here for the Pinstripers, to be followed by Mark Teixeira on deck.
Carlos Beltran.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Fouled back. Chance here for Sogard at second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And the way their starter's throwing, another run here, that might be all they need. He's into scoring position now with a double.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. Now a little cue shot here out towards short. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, a power threat here in the right-handed hitting Alfonso Soriano. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to Moss at first, and the inning is over. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Now
Brandon Moss will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Over a bit is Beltran as he takes charge for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Josh Reddick will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back. Brett Gardner will stand in now to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Goes the other way with a fastball, and this is in the air out to left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Kelly Johnson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Brian Roberts will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And this ball will be chopped foul. 1 run, 9 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swung on and missed by Roberts, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top 1-0.
Leading up for the A's, designated hitter, Nate.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And looked like the cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
And the first pitch to him is bounced out to Jeter at short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Coco Crisp will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Now, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Josh Donaldson will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up. Really got under this one. Out near the bag at second. And Roberts will make the catch in the inning. Hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Jacoby Ellsbury will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down. And he knows the speed heading down the line, so he won't even risk the throw, and that should go down as an infield single.
Boy, what a nice effort out there at short, trying to keep that leadoff man off base. But even if this sticks in his pocket, I don't know if he's got a shot at throwing this guy out. And as you say, that's going to be an infield single.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Coming in is Coco, but this drops for a hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That's going to do it for Jared Parker.
Now pitching for the A's.
Infield and double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Reddick is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And now they've got him caught in a rundown. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Mark Teixeira will dig in. He doubled his last time. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Jed Lowry will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Yoenis Cespedes will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And that's out number 2. Brandon Moss will step in now. 0 for 2 to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is... Brian McCann will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Brian McCann.
Swing and a liner towards second, and that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in is the dangerous Alfonso Soriano. Now the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Brett Gardner will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Kelly Johnson will step in with a full house out there in what may be the pivotal at-bat of this game. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate. So a good decision there to come homeward with it as this remains for the time being a tie ball game. Back up the middle, that will get through into center field, a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain loaded here with still only one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ryan Cook will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. First pitch coming. Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. One gone, and Derek Jeter will step in, a base hit in his last time. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Carlos Beltran will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Josh Reddick will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out. Nate Fryman will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
John Jaso will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mark Teixeira will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
First baseman, Mark Teixeira.
And the 9th inning will get underway here with a swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. Brian McCann will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And that ball is gone. A solo home run for Brian McCann, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, you can position those infielders and those outfielders anywhere you want, but unless you've got somebody stationed out there in the cheap seats, it ain't gonna matter much. He crushed that one.
Alfonso Soriano will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Alfonso Soriano.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Brett Gardner will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Gets under the fastball there and pops this one up. This is just beyond the infield on the right side. Sogard backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Kelly Johnson will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Soriano holding, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. Eric Sogard will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Johnson is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The center fielder, number 4,
Coco Crisp comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he's set now.
Josh Donaldson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
And even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
And that's cut on and missed, so now the A's are down to their final strike of the ball game.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Pretty well hit out towards left center. Gardner is there, makes the catch in the ball.
They could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Jacoby Ellsbury. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered more than once with runners in scoring position. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was more than enough to lead his guys to victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 18 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Athletics, 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base.